سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح.
This particular video or an episode, however you're listening, is going to be specifically very important for you when you launch your business, when you do your webinars, when you start. Once you have that first ever student, client, customer within your community, these 5 things I have kind of listed down because I was asked so many times what to do, and this particular video is going to be a bit tactical in a lot of ways as well as the mindset part of it. So the intention of this particular video is whenever you get that first sale, or probably fifth sale, or probably when you start getting the students within your community, you should tell your community members, like the first 5 members, not the first 5 members, any member that joins in, you should have these 5 things listed out in a very crisp and clear manner so that they have a clarity. Now this video, why I recorded, because couple of months back we invested in a washing machine. Very nice example, by the way, in a washing machine, and it happens to be a manual one. Why did we invest in that? That's a whole other story. We used to have automatic machines and they were not that great. It wasn't providing that value to us. It wasn't just cleaning the clothes and stuff like that. So we invested back. We went kind of old school and got a manual one. And the guy came, just gave away the washing machine, and they left. I was like, I don't know how to operate this. Like, how should I have no idea how do I operate this? We call the center as like we don't know. There's no demonstration guy that's coming for you. And the person who delivered it, we asked him very specifically, is the demonstration guy going to come? He was like, we don't know. We are just here to deliver. And I was like, if you have this sort of a service, how will I, first as a customer, know how to operate a thing? It's new to me, though it's way too old school, but it's new to me. We've been using automatic machines for so long. That brings us as a whole community to a point. Okay, now that we are launching businesses, we are doing our webinars, we are having our online courses. What are the first 5 things a client, a customer, a student, when they enroll into your community, what should they be doing? So point number one is what they invested in. You have to make sure you tell them after they make the purchase what did they invested in. Okay, course number one. In course number one, these many days. In these many days, we are going to cover these many things. Clear. Move on to the second product that you have sold. Bonus one. Bonus one. These were the topics of it. This amount was there, for example, XYZ amount, but you did not pay for it because it was like a whole offer. Great. Move on to bonus number two. The bonus name and the pointers of it. Bonus 3, pointers of it. Bonus 4, pointers of it. So you're making sure that whatever they have invested in, for example, if you go and buy a PlayStation, with the PlayStation comes two analogs. With 2 analogs comes an HDMI cable. With all those things, I don't know what else comes with that. Headset, probably not. I don't know. For example, if you are investing in an iPhone, what do you get with an iPhone? It's like iPhone, a charger, the SIM card opener and stuff like that. So this, you know exactly what you have invested in. Within the bill, there are things, plus there are demonstration manual. We are going to talk about demonstration manual if come points, but then you tell your customers what they have invested in so that they know that you are authentic in what you're doing. You miss one point, an example, they were looking for that specific point, and if you happen to miss that particular product you sold, they will have doubts there. So we don't want that, and the first go itself. That brings us to point number 2. How to go about it. I was like, this is a very important point. So when someone buys something from you, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go and watch the video. I don't know where your Facebook group is. I don't know where your network is. I don't know how to go and join your Telegram group. I don't know. It's like, you tell me those things. For example, when you go to IKEA, a great place to just go for a picnic and come back. But you don't come back empty-handed. I think I spent my first ever income that I've ever generated in shopping IKEA, all impulse buying and those groceries and stuff like that. It was so much fun, and I was like, that's so much fun. Like, I was making money, and those were initial days of making money, and that was the first place where I started spending money. It was like, we bought this. We had great lunch back in Hyderabad. Great lunch over there, croissants, and pizzas and nuggets and whatnot. Like it was so much great. It was a great experience. I remember that because it was my first time ever spending from my own entrepreneurship money. I was like, great, let us have fun. Anyways, when you go to IKEA, then you get a roadmap. Like this talks about this particular thing. That's the bedroom. That's the kitchen. That's the dining room. That's the bedroom. That's the drawing room. So in the whole guide map that you get in IKEA, for example, they let you know exactly where the thing is. For example, if you're not interested getting, for example, if you're interested in setting up your kitchen because it's already set in a way, or probably don't have the affordability of that particular thing, what do? Your focus is to set a bedroom. It's like, okay, you skip the kitchen, you immediately go to bedroom. Great. For example, if you have no idea about building a house or creating a house, being creative in the house segment, and you just want to go and explore the office aspects, you see which one. Okay, 39th step in the whole roadmap talks about the office setup. Great. I'm going to skip one all the way till 38 and go directly to 39. So once the roadmap is there for your customers, you tell them exactly. So what are the points? Okay, the course. How can someone go? Which link to click? Which funnel page to go? You take them exactly once the payment is done. So like once the payment is done, you do the integration part and immediately you take them to where you want to take them. For example, where do I take them? I take them to a Teachable platform. Why do I take them to a Teachable platform? Immediately, this is because they have invested in a course. And my tutorials are kept as #1 video in Teachable. So I take them the moment the payment is done. For example, if you've also been through that journey, the moment the payment is done, I immediately take them to that place where they get to create email passwords for themselves. They enroll as a new student, and then where do I take them? The first course. It's all redirecting behind the scenes. We have to be very sensitively monitoring all these things, whether it's working in the right direction or not. Probably you'll make a lot of mistakes when you're doing it for the first time. I had a lot of mistakes, but that's how the flow gets, like the backend system. That's how it goes. So you take them to the course. Within probably the first or second video has to talk about when be it any course that you're selling. The first and second course, the video of the first and second course talks about the orientation part of it. You click this link, you go to a live session. You click this link, you go to this particular group. You click this link, go to Facebook group. You click this link, go to Telegram group. You click this link, you go there. You click this link, you go there. So, for example, if you had so many different places, that video has to be telling them how to go about it, and it has to be on a step by step basis, because when you say them, okay, step 1 do this, they'll come back, sorted. Step 2, go here, do this, come back, done. They do the stuff, they come back. Step 3, go click the link, go to a Telegram group, join the link, it's invitation based link, you click there, you come back over here. So when you have step by step, like literally when you write this, it's like step 1 do this, step 2 do this, step 3 do this. When you have those links placed with the step, they are 95% going to follow it and get accomplished in what you're doing. So you make very sure in first 2 steps. Okay, so moving on to step number 3. In step number 3, you walk them through the technical part that we covered in step number 3, thing number 3. That, okay, make an account. Like this has to be, I think this step 3 has to be sitting in your funnel when they make the purchase, or the moment they make their purchase, you take them to a funnel page where you describe them in a specific video. Okay, this is when you click this link, you are going to go to an account. When you're going to go to Teachable, you get to make an account, and from there onwards you can carry on forward. Like make an account, go watch this specific video, click the links down below, click complete here, click complete here. So like in Teachable there's like complete here sort of a thing over here, comment section down below, and there's like, you know, the technical part of it. So in this particular steps, like you walk them through things. You tell them, okay, I think we've covered most of the things in point number 2 itself. The 2 and 3 stages same anyway. So you tell them exactly after the moments, like you have a specific video or 2-3 videos, couple of videos, where you talk about specific things they need to know. Done. So that they are not first overwhelmed. When they invest, they have to know what they have to be doing next, what action they have to be taking next. Instead of giving them everything, you give them everything, and also give them step-by-step basis, like Once you join all the groups of the community, once you start attending the live calls, this is what this is what this is what this is. That's where you also, the last step probably should be, okay, this is where you start your journey. Now that you've got them into all the groups and stuff like this, so that you don't miss them anywhere, then you say, okay, now that you have done all the steps, you have taken all the steps, you have parked the vehicle where it has to be, now the journey starts in that way. Thing number 4, how can they bring your email to primary box? Now this is a very important point. It's like that's a tactical part of it. Most of your emails, probably most of my emails, goes into social or promotional folder when it comes to Gmail and stuff like that. What you have to be doing is once you make the payment, for example, if you're running a webinar or live webinar or a recorded webinar or funnel page which talks about all the steps, you tell them exactly, okay, you probably might miss my emails because the Gmail, for example, the algorithm of Gmail thinks, okay, your email is like a promotional email, so they put not in the primary folder, they'll put in the promotional folder. So what they have to do, what you have to tell them how to do, instead of just telling them, you have to show them. You drag folks, like you go to primary box, you drag yourself from that particular thing and you bring all the way to your primary box. Let me show you, give you a quick example of, for example, let me go to my box, go into the box. Now that you're in the box, for example, in the promotional space, for example, if I want Ugao, okay, the plant company, if I want Ugao to be coming, no, it has directly went into promotion for us for a reason. What I just have to do, I just have to click, drag and drop to primary. One step. And when I go here, now any email that's not coming all the way from Ugao will directly land in primary, because now I have said algorithm, dude, it's not promotional, it's primary. You have to send that into a primary folder, making very clear with the algorithm so that the whole people they land into primary. So that being said, that's what you show them how to do that. Once you show them, every email that goes to you, they get a notification, they get a mail, they get to see, and then you can direct them so many different places. Thing number 4. Thing number 5, which has to be very, 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 very important. I think that's why I kind of kept it towards the end of it, because if probably members who have left watching this particular video, they get to this important point. Support system. The moment they invest, forget about investing, the moment they pay you money, you should be accessible. You should have a number that they can contact. If not number, you should have a support email that they can contact. If whenever they have any sort of issues, they are facing a technical challenge, they are not able to get access of the course, probably they have been paying you, but then the amount is being rejected or failed or unsuccessful for so many times. So you need to tell them immediately how and where to reach you. It can be your Telegram chat, it can be your email, it can be even be your phone number, and etc, etc, etc. So this one thing will open a door of conversations. I have seen with so many people, they don't have this door open. If I invest in something, I don't know where to reach you. If I don't know where to reach you, how will I communicate with you? Okay, I ordered maybe 1 chips and 4 chocolates. I got 2 chips and 1 chocolate. It's like the whole order is up and down. It's like, how can I reach you and tell you that what I got is completely different than what I actually paid for? Huge difference. It matters a lot, because now people are giving you hard-earned income to you. Probably if there is, it happened with me yesterday. So I sent a link to one of the members. She wanted to make the investments, like the tables that I have. She wanted to make the invest. And she made a payment not once, twice, and the payment rejected. And I was like, okay, she said that to me. It's like, the payment is rejected. I was like, take it. Try it again the next morning. It could be a technical glitch, because other members are paying me through that link. So what you do, you pay me, you make the transaction again in the morning. If it is getting rejected again, don't use that link. I'll make a different link and send back to you. Just because I had the conversation going, because I had that support system going, that's why I got to know it's failing. if probably she was attempting to make the payment and she had no idea how to contact me, how will I get to her? How will she get back to me? It's like there's a huge disconnect. You can lose potential clients, you can get bad reviews on that, you can, on negative things might start coming in if you don't have the system ready. So these were the 5 points that I want to mention to do on. You should tell your customers immediately when they enroll. Thank you so much for making this particular video and me a part of your particular day. And make sure these 5 pointers whenever you launch your courses is in place, because this works like a checklist. Once this is done, the things you just have to keep on monitoring things, because technical glitches always happened with me yesterday. After so much of experience, it happens with me soon. So you just have to monitor and keep the door of conversations open with your clients all the time, or even potential clients. That being said, thank you so much, and I am going to see you in another video.
وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء.